I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe DJ Bandana Black is bugging. Y'all hop in the comments to let me know. Like I said, it's my birthday. It was just something that I was just scrolling through Instagram. I gotta stop scrolling through Instagram. I never had this many issues before until I started scrolling through Instagram, just bored as shit, not really doing anything. That's how the whole Cuban Link issue thing started. Bro, I got beef with Cuban Link, the rapper. I actually liked this dude. Like back before, like Cuban Link used to be a tough rapper back then. 60-year-old TikToker now, but
DJ Bandana.
First they took my nigga Neil, then they took my brother from me, then they took my nigga Jigga. I feel like I'm running from it, fell in love with cardio. I think I'm a running summer, they deserve to hear it. I think that they want it from us.
what's good, Bandana fam? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, if more respected, Mr. Hashtag IAmBuffalo. And before we even start this video, I already know what you think. You're probably thinking like, why is this wearing a hoodie inside of the house? I was thinking the same thing. But listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. This is gonna be a serious video right here. It's gonna be a quick video. It's my birthday week. My birthday is actually Thursday in a couple days. And this is gonna be kind of a serious video. And I didn't want everybody like staring at my head because I swear, I think I got a dent in my head right here. Like when I was looking at the video, like this light is bright as hell. Like I had a dent in my head. So I ain't really want to do the video and the light shining on my head, whatever like that. But do I really got a dent in my head? I might really got a dent in my head. That's crazy. But anyways, listen, that's my boy Trendsetter Shady right there. Running Out, was just playing right there. This song right here, this has nothing to do with the with the topic of the video that we're about to talk about right now, because I don't know whether I'm wrong. Something happened, and I might be wrong. I need you guys. I need your guys' help, Bandana fam. But before we get into that, my homie Trendsetter Shady, right? So it's a guy from Philly. I'm saying a guy from Philly. Y'all guys don't know who Trendsetter Shady is. Anyways, guy from Philly who I've been following for a while. This song right here, Running, that was just playing. This is a song, honestly, that helped me get through a tough time in life. But this song, Running, helped me get through a tough time in life. So I forever fuck with Trendsetter Shady. I know he probably be thinking like, yo, who the hell is this Bandana Black guy? Because I be on sometimes, I think it's Instagram or Twitter hit him up like, yo, man, keep doing your thing, bro. You already know we hold you down in Buffalo. He probably thinking like, nah, I don't already know. Nigga, who the fuck is you? But anyways, shout out to the homie Trendsetter Shady. I need to get an interview with Trendsetter Shady too. One of my, how do you say it? One of my Philly young boys, holla at your young boy and holla at his young boy and set up the interview with Trendsetter Shady. I want to get an interview with Trendsetter Shady. So anyways, listen, like I said, this is going to be a quick one because it is my birthday week. I'm turning 27 for the fourth time. And we got to talk about this, though, because I think that we're at a point now in the world, a point now in the community where we got to start being real. Like, I think that the kids, the youth, they need to understand the actual, let's just get to the story, right? So I was scrolling on Instagram. Let me see if I can share it on the screen, right? Like, let me just say this up front. Rest in peace to the young man that the story is about. I'm not one of the people who get on YouTube and say, I just totally just thought about this topic. This is based off of absolutely nothing. This is 100% based off of this story that I read on Instagram and a back and forth that I had with a young lady. I'm still going to call her a young lady, even though she basically called me a fool. But rest in peace to the young man that did pass away in this story. So what I'm about to say in this video, it is based off of, like, this topic did come off of based off of what happened to him, but it's not just about him. What I'm saying is based off of everybody. This keeps happening. This is based off of every one of these young men that this type of story happens to, and every one of these young ladies who get on the internet and say it's a senseless crime or what. We're gonna get into it. So let me see if I can share it on the screen. Here we go. But this is how you know it's a serious topic, because I ain't played no intro. I ain't say this. This is the type of video that may not be for you. I ain't had no funny shit, no none of that. This lady really tried to have me tight only because I really do a lot of work in my community. I really do a lot of work in just my area, period. Just even from the music scene. Y'all, on every intro, you hear what Westside Gun say. I was one of the only DJs here promoting music. I know a lot of people say, well, it's just music. No. The music that a lot of these people was rapping about, niggas was really doing this shit. So a lot of times they was spent in the studio trying to make it out. Could have been time they was spent doing other shit. So when this lady says things like, I'm a pillar to my community, but, you know, we're going to get into it. You know what? So there was this post, right? It says, and shouts out to Baller Alert. Shout out to Baller Alert. This is actually posted. Like I said, I'm one of the people who, even with the whole Cuban Link thing, with me beefing with Cuban Link, nobody sent me, bro. I really be a fan. I be scrolling through Instagram. But literally, nobody sent me to this post. I literally was just scrolling through Instagram the same way I was scrolling through the Cuban Link post. By the way, I'm not beefing with Cuban Link. I am not beefing with Cuban Link. I don't know what he doing. I'm not beefing with Cuban Link. But that's neither here nor there. So it says, Brooklyn teen chased by 6 others and stabbed succumbs to injuries. So the post, boom, Brooklyn teen chased by 6 others and stabbed succumbs to injury. So you would think like that's wild, crazy, like a Brooklyn teen. It was a teenager in Brooklyn walking down the street and just 6 teens just grabbed him and he succumbed to his injuries. And then you look at the actual picture of the young man, right? So y'all looking at the same picture that I'm looking at, right? Does it not look like, is he throwing up a peace sign? Like, you know, in all my pictures, how I'll be like this, whether I have a bandana on or not. You ever see me throwing up anything besides this? Regardless of anybody that's around, anybody can be around me. You see me throwing up anything like this? So if there is a Rico case thing like that, you know what they're going to see Bandana doing? This right here. But you know what they see this young man doing right here? I don't even know, like, I don't want to mess y'all signs up like that, but that don't look like a peace sign that the young man is throwing up in the joint right here, right? So let's just confirm that. Doesn't look like a peace sign, right? Nope, doesn't look like a peace sign to me. So then I read the actual story, and again, shouts out to Ball Alert. It says, Brooklyn teen chased by 6 others and stabbed succumbs to injuries. A 17-year-old Brooklyn boy died from injuries at a hospital on Saturday after being chased down and stabbed by gang members the day before. So then they throw that part in there. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just chased by 6 others. This kid was chased by gang members. Now, you remember I said it looked like he was throwing up something in this picture right here? Doesn't like the peace sign that I be throwing up. Not saying I've never thrown up anything else before. I've definitely, look at the intro drink with me and Spills. I'm so Buffalo, like I'm Bandana Black. Do you see what I throw up in there? Wasn't a peace sign. You know what I got to stand on? If a questioner asks about that, I got to stand on it. You know why? I can stand on it. This young man, he posted something different. So, says gang members. I don't know. We're just going to break it down. Like I said, I'm not trying to be heartless. I'm not trying to be one of those people who's just like, it's his fault or we got to blame each other. We got to stop blaming other people. We got to stop blaming other people. It's other shit that we can do ourselves to make sure shit like this don't happen. So let's just finish reading, right? And I'm not trying to be heartless. Like I said, rest in peace to bro, but people need to hear the truth. The next young man needs to hear the truth of this, that he wasn't just a boy walking down the street and got chased by 6 others. He got brutally chased and stabbed to death by 6 gang members. They did gang activity to a gang member. So my bad, not to a gang member, because I don't know if bro is a gang member. I don't know what he's throwing up right there could mean peace. That could be the Black Lives Matter sign. I don't know. It might mean Black Lives Matter. Y'all let me know. Hop in the comments. Might mean Black Lives Matter. He might not even be a part of Black Lives Matter, but he's represented in this picture. So if I'm a person that don't like Black Lives Matter and I see him walking down the street and I'm a Black Lives Matter beater, you know what I'm gonna do? Probably that. It says Naeem was walking home from Liberation High School in Coney Island when a group of 6 boys began chasing him. The gang caught up with Wright at a Rite Aid parking lot at about 3:20 p.m. and stabbed him. Police discovered Wright with a stomach wound and he was transported to, I can't even say this, to the hospital in critical condition, according to council member Ari Keegan. The teen suffered from a collapsed lung and a punctured vein. He succumbed to his injuries about 24 hours after the attack. At this time, investigators do not know the reason behind the attack. They believe the suspects are part of a gang, but no arrests have been made. Police are asking anyone information to go give them a call. So you know how y'all say like police don't care about black people, they don't care about us and everything else like that too, right? So they don't have any. It says they believe they were a gang, right? So the police believe they were a gang. He's throwing up something to me that looks like it might be a gang. If I'm a police officer and nobody's giving me any information and the gang member did some gang activity to a gang member, fuck else am I supposed to do? So then we go to the comments, right? So I comment and I put, seems open and shut to me. I mean, he's literally throwing up, hey, I'm a gang member. Let's do gang stuff. If I would think that he wants to do gang stuff. He's posting a picture like this. He took a picture like nobody's forcing him to take a picture like this. He's throwing up something that he wants to be a part of. So if he happens to take the butt end of what that's a part of, then it's all part of the game. Is what he's a part of. Is what his parents allowed, his legal guardians allowed him to do. His parents allowed him to take this picture. And when you say, well, we can't watch our kids 24/7. Some of us have a bunch of kids and some of us have a bunch of jobs. Some of us have a bunch of this. That's a bunch of excuses. No Kanye, but that's a bunch of excuses because nobody told you to have a bunch of kids. Nobody told you to be in the situation that you are. Is it sad? Is it unfortunate? Yes, we all have been in that situation. We've all had the same thing. But if I know that my kid is taking pictures like this, first of all, I'm going to know because my kid is not going to have a Facebook or all this where I can't see it myself, where I'm not going to check it myself, parent, which you could do 24/7 because you have a phone enough to comment on this. You have enough phone to look and see what your kid is actually posting to tell them to take it down or get out of your house if he's under 21. That's what you can do. You can either be part of the problem or you can be part of the solution. Either way. So I put seams open and shut. So then This lady right here, the real Moo Moo, she comments and they could have put a better picture of him. They could have put a better picture of him. Now, mind you, they didn't take this picture of him. They're not responsible for him taking this picture. He and his parents is responsible for him taking this picture. So could they have taken a better picture of him? No, because it was gang activity. They needed a picture that represented gang activity. They took the best picture for what they were trying to do, which was make a new story for us to click on. Because if you would have seen a nice young picture of him going to church, a nice young picture of him in school making straight A's and not throwing up gang signs, probably wouldn't have clicked on it. I wouldn't have clicked on it. I seen yellow writing, guy throwing up gang signs. I was bored as hell. I read the stat the same way you did. And it says, I live and coach youth basketball in Coney Island. This was not a street kid. He comes from a good family. His mother loved her kids. This was senseless. That's a lie. First of all, that's a lie. Because he comes from a good family. His mother loved her kids. This was senseless, period. It doesn't look to me that it was senseless. It looks like it might have been gang activity. It says the police think it was gang members. Usually when one person is fighting you, that one person is mad at you. If it's like two people, you might get jumped. If it's usually a gang of people, usually gang activity. It sounds harsh, but it's kind of the truth. Like usually gang activity. A good family and her loving him doesn't mean nothing. That's neither here nor there. Because if not saying that she doesn't love him, but she should have loved him enough to had enough time to check and see what he was posting and see what he was actually what he was actually into. And at the end of the day, I don't blame him. I don't blame her because there's a deeper root to the problem of this. Do I believe bro was a gang member? Absolutely not. Even if he was in a gang, do I believe that he actually grew up and wanted to be a gang member? No. Shit was probably for protection like so many others. So we'll go into that a little bit later on into the story. But I don't think that even if he was a gang member, that he was a willing, like, I just want to be a gang member. It might have been one of those type of situations where I live in Brooklyn, New York, where the police don't care about us, where our parents aren't really parenting us. So I need protection myself. So let me hang with the people that's cool with me. Okay, these people that's cool with me is not cool with the people that's over there. Gang activity, motherfucker. That's how it happens. It's not saying that you want to join a gang. Even with me, you think I would have got the name Bandana Black if I... Let's just finish reading it. The media got to do better. Kids was a senseless period. You don't know it was senseless. The media got to do better, for real. Y'all make our black young men look like gang members when they aren't. He's the victim. Change the picture. Y'all make our black gang... No, not y'all. You that's condoning this, that's saying this is okay, that's making the excuse of saying that we should have picked a better picture, or y'all making them look like that way. No, y'all made him look that way. Y'all created him. Y'all raised him. Y'all created the conditions that he in. Y'all allowed him to post pictures like this. Y'all allowed him to be in a situation that he's in right then. Don't say us. That's y'all. That's you. Take accountability. You. If it's your kid, it's you. It's not us, bro. My bad. I didn't mean bro. Sis. I'm really not trying to be funny. I didn't mean to say bro. I just say bro a lot. But anyways, my response was, let me see. Where is it at? Because we went back and forth for a while. But basically, that is basically what I was saying to her. And she was basically saying that she's a pillar of her community and how I must not have kids and all this other stuff like that for feeling that way. No, I do have kids. I've helped raise kids. I helped raise other people's kids for people who thought like you, who didn't do what they were supposed to do, actually did the same thing also. So, and I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. Like I said, the deeper problem is that in our community, we do need, what does it say? It takes like a community to raise a child. We ought to take accountability for ourselves, but also as a community too, maybe help each other out. Like if you see a type of situation like that, or if you know, okay, sis down the street got 3-4 kids, but you see this nigga down the street throwing up gang signs, maybe go talk to her and all and say, listen, I don't really want to get to your situation like that, but niggas is out here dying from senseless groups of random people doing things. Maybe you should tell your son to take that picture down. Maybe you should do things like that. And maybe if somebody does come up to you and say something like that to you, you shouldn't get defensive and they got to worry about arguing and beefing back and forth with you. A lot of times why people don't come talk to you as a parent and tell you what's wrong with your kids, because y'all so quick to be defensive. Ain't nobody about to beef with you to help you save your kid. It's not my kid that's going through it at the end of the day. People need to hear the truth. So parents need to hear the truth that it's you. Stop blaming it on other people. There's no, they couldn't use other picture. This is the fucking social media. They're not going to put a picture of little Johnny, 6th grade picture when he got his award. They're going to show the picture, most recent of him doing gang activity. that's related to gang activity. That's what they're going to post. So as a parent, change that shit. Fix it or don't complain. As a kid, if you're watching as a young man like that too, I can't tell you what to do with your life. At the end of the day, I made choices. I made decisions myself. But any choice and decisions I made myself, I always stood on them. I'm not even going to put it on here, but any choices, any decision that I made, good or bad, I was willing to stand on them. That's why later on in life, I changed a lot of those decisions, changed a lot of those ways of living, a lot of things that I do. You don't see me throwing up anything but this. Or you might see me throwing up a couple other things, but nothing that's going to have somebody mistaken for something else. You see what I'm saying at the end of the day? And as the media, I don't think that this is wrong. I don't think that the media could have did anything else wrong. I think that they should have used a picture like this so we will look at a story like this and be able to have dialogue and conversation of the truth, the facts. Wasn't senseless. Wasn't just a random. Well, I've never been anywhere in my life where just 6 random people just got together and said, let's just go stab bro right here. We don't know bro right here. Let's just go do that. Never happened in life. Not senseless. Is it sad? To me, it's sad. To the people who did it, probably not. You don't know what he's throwing up. You don't know what that represents to them. That might represent to some of the people who they lost. And I know you saying, well, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to you because you're not in it. You don't, like you said, if it was your kid that got his head knocked off, you would feel differently about the other side. You would at the end of the day. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe DJ Bandana Black is bugging. Y'all hop in the comments to let me know. Like I said, it's my birthday. It was just something that I was just scrolling through Instagram. I gotta stop scrolling through Instagram. I never had this many issues before until I started scrolling through Instagram, just bored as shit, not really doing anything. That's how the whole Cuban Link issue thing started. Bro, I got beef with Cuban Link, the rapper. I actually liked this dude. Like back before, like Cuban Link used to be a tough rapper back then. 60-year-old TikToker now, but shit is crazy. Anyways, DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, more respected. By the way, too, listen, it's my birthday. This is what I need y'all to do. If you're not gonna hit the Cashapp or hit the follow, hold on, the follow button is even right there for Twitch. I want y'all to follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you follow us on YouTube. But if you on Twitch, do me a favor. Please follow me on Twitch. It's free. DJ Bandana Black. I just messed the whole video up because it's supposed to have like a little Twitch symbol right there. So when I got to this part of the video, say follow me on Twitch. It's free. It's supposed to pop it right there, but I forgot the animation. But follow me on Twitch if you're on Twitch. DJ Bandana Black. We out.
DJ Bandana Black and Doris Records.
Yeah, man. Bandana Black, he always played local music, for Buffalo, man. That was the only DJ we really had, you know what I'm saying? And he always showed love, man. He always been a fan, since day one. I knew him before. I knew him before he was even Bandana Black, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like when he became, on the radio, a radio DJ, man, he just always showed love, man. So, definitely shout out to Bandana Black.
Yeah, Bandana Black.
DJ Bandana.